Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Historical News Broadcast. I'm your host, Javante, and today we are recapping what has happened so far in the Civil War. I'll meet you back with reporter Neve.
Hello, and welcome back to the Historical News Broadcast. Here we have John Hood, who's serving in the Hood's Texas Brigade. Thank you for having me on the news. As a general, it's pretty hard to go places like TV shows after you just fought in a war. I thought so. One question everyone has is who went with you to join the Army of Northern Virginia? I bet you never asked. Well, really, of course, I brought my brigade with me. Great. Well, do you have them here? Yes, right now.
Good day, everyone. We are part of General Hood's army.
We still love fighting on the battlefield as we're the height of the war. We believe that we will win the war with our amazing battle skills. Well, the next question for John is, how'd you get this far? Well, it all started when I graduated in the United States Military Academy in 1853, 10 years ago. At the start of the war, I was still a junior officer, but I rose to the top and got my own brigade. Well, were you ever underestimated? Yes, actually. A lot of people underestimated us because of our old weapons.
In 1859, Sam Houston was elected governor of Texas. Sam Houston wanted to bring peace between Texas, Mexico, and the U.S. His plans were dissolved, though, because of the issues in the United States. The issue was over the idea of slavery. Many Texans were upset over the idea of slavery. Some were pro-slavery and called Confederates, and some were no slavery and called Unionists. Sam Houston was a Unioner, and he didn't believe on the idea of slavery. Here we have Sam Houston today, and he's going to tell us how and why Texas seceded from the U.S.
Thank you, Reporter Taylor. What happened is that some citizens wanted Texas to secede, and some people wanted Texas to join the Union. So we held a vote. I was telling everybody that we should join the Union because I knew the Confederacy was never going to win. But some didn't listen. The voting results were 46,153 for seceding and 14,747 against it.
Where'd you go after that?
I was governor at the time, and I didn't take the oath of loyalty to the Confederacy. So I was asked to step down from my position as governor. I stepped down and I retired to Huntsville, Texas.
So you just gave up?
Yep, it wouldn't be my fault if the Confederacy lost and Texas was destroyed. They didn't listen and they had to deal with the consequences.
Thank you so much for coming on the show, Sam Houston.
It was a pleasure.
We'll see you next time with reporter Dick and Spencer.
Edmund J. Davis was born in 1827 in Augustine, Florida. He moved to Galveston, Texas 21 years later. He didn't want to follow his parents' footsteps. He wanted to be a lawyer. Later, he became an inspector and deputy of customs office in Laredo.
Yes, that is right.
Now my first question is, why did you go to the Union Army and not the Confederate Army?
That's a good question. I believe that you had the freedom for rights, but you did not have the freedom to take other people's rights.
Okay, Mr. Davis, another question is, was your army outnumbered? And if yes, what did you guys do to overcome that obstacle?
Well, as you may know, my army was made up of 1,015 men, which is very small in battle armies. So we took control of the coastal areas to take over forts, so we could take over ships that bring in supplies for the Confederates. That weakened them because they had no ammo, supplies, food, and other stuff to keep them alive.
Nice plan. Okay, my question is, did you ever think of surrendering or retreating during the war?
No, because if we surrendered, that would give up all the other people's rights.
Think of following in your father's footsteps?
No, my one dream was to become a lawyer, but instead I was a judge and officer until the Civil War started.
Well, that's the end of the show. Thank you for watching the news.
Thank you for watching the Historical News Broadcast. Today, we interviewed John Bell Hood, Sam Houston, and Edmund J. Davis. We'll see you soon but we'll have to take it to the other groups. Thank you for watching.